With a population of just about 9.5 million people, Israel produces more tech startups per capita than the US, China, and Europe combined. Wondering how possible that could be? In 2023 alone, Israel secured over $10 billion in venture capital funds, ranking third globally, behind the United States and China. So, how is it that a country with no oil and barely the size of New Jersey is now regarded as one of the most advanced and secure economies on Earth? In this video, we will reveal the biggest secret behind Israel's rise to become an economic superpower. It is hard to walk through the streets of Tel Aviv today without hearing the phrase "Startup Nation" mentioned at every corner, but this label is not just a branding gimmick. Data from Statista shows that there are about 4,580 active startups in Israel, making it one of the world's most densely populated startup ecosystems. Per capita, no other country comes close. The heart of this ecosystem is known as Silicon Wadi, a stretch of coastal land extending from Tel Aviv to Haifa. Wadi translates to valley in both Arabic and Hebrew, and much like Silicon Valley in California, this region is also saturated with cutting-edge innovation. In fact, the technology industry's exports of goods and services accounted for nearly 53% of Israel's total national exports. This included cutting-edge technology in cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, biotechnology, agri-tech, aerospace, and fintech. However, this transformation did not occur overnight, nor was it a mere accident. It took decades of planning, targeted risk-taking, and several clever partnerships to achieve. One of the driving forces behind this rise was Israel's culture of innovation through necessity. The nation is no stranger to constant geopolitical tension since founded in 1948. This has compelled it to develop high-level defense technologies, many of which later found commercial applications. For instance, cybersecurity expertise developed in military intelligence units, such as Unit 8200, has directly led to the creation of some of the world's top private cybersecurity companies, including Checkpoint Software Technologies and CyberArk. What's fascinating is how military training feeds directly into the country's economy. In most other countries, mandatory service is seen as a pause in one's career. But in Israel, it is often regarded as the beginning. Many Israeli tech founders are reported to have served in elite intelligence or cyber units, where they acquired not only technical skills, but also the ability to manage high-pressure situations, solve problems rapidly, and lead teams. This early exposure to high-stakes innovation became the foundation for a startup culture that prospers on speed and resilience. However, military roots alone cannot explain why global tech giants continue to pour billions into Israel. Companies like Google, Meta, Amazon, and Nvidia have opened research centers here not just because of the talent, but how the talent is supported. The Israeli government has, for years, rolled out incentives that make investing in research and development extremely attractive to startups. One major player in this space is the Israel Innovation Authority, which operates under the Ministry of Economy and Industry. This agency provides grants, subsidized loans, and R&D partnerships that reduce the risk of foreign investors while supporting homegrown businesses. In 2023, the Innovation Authority allocated over $110 million in support for technology projects across various fields, including quantum computing, clean energy, and health technology. According to data from Startup Nation Central, Israeli tech startups alone raised over $12 billion in funding back in 2024. Israeli firms such as Our Crowd, Pitango, and Aleph now compete with international giants like Sequoia and excel for a slice of Israeli innovation. Israel is also leading in patents and innovation metrics. In the evolving AI-related patents specifically, the country has made substantial gains over the last decade, while outperforming larger economies like Germany and the UK. One of the most important yet often overlooked reasons for Israel's startup dominance is the country's support for education and infrastructure. Israel has consistently ranked in the top 10 globally for percentage of GDP spent on